Marilyn Sabansky, and I'm director of Rainbow Recycling, a local grassroots group that educates, promotes, and advocates for recycling, reuse. This is our sixth in our rotating, hard-to-recycle collections that we have throughout Buncombe County. As you can see, there's a long row of things. We have a lot of vendors here today taking things for recycling. We've got groups who will take things for reuse. So this is a wonderful opportunity. These are things that you can't put in your curbside recycling, and there may be places to take them, but this is a convenient, like, one stop where people can bring it all and feel so good that they're clearing out their closets, clearing out their garages. You know how that is.
Today we're taking in everything that would normally end up in the landfill. So think hard bulky plastic, which would be lawn furniture, kiddie pools, buckets, things along those lines. We take in books, hardbound books, cardboard, electronics of any kind. Televisions we're taking. We have to take it with a $6 donation because we need to help to absorb the costs of recycling the televisions. Computers, we're taking spent cooking oil. The folks from Blue Ridge Biofuels is taking that in today. Styrofoam, we have 2 trucks here collecting styrofoam. That's how much is coming in today. We have small appliances, metal of all kinds, and then batteries, piles and piles of batteries.
So I've got like a lot of old computers and monitors and electronic equipment. Instead of just trashing it and hoping you don't get caught, you know, we can do it legally where it's going to be recycled.
I brought a number of books, old textbooks especially. I brought some old appliances, my laptop batteries, just our recycled regular batteries, and just some regular cardboard as well.
I brought a couple of small batteries, but mostly the styrofoam. Most of it I brought was actually from helping clean out an elderly aunt's house in Maryville, Tennessee. That she had all this stuff in her garage, and I said, "Oh, I'll take it back to Asheville. I can recycle it." So.
Luckily, I don't have much stuff that I brought today because since they're quarterly, I've been able to go through and and clean things out. So I do have a few things, some styrofoam and some hard plastics primarily. They started something new at this event, like lipstick tubes and toothpaste tubes, those sorts of things that you can't recycle. And those are going to an organization called TerraCycle that will in turn them into new products, if you will.
TerraCycle is a company that will take a lot of products that you normally can't recycle. You send it to them and they'll pay per item for the items that you send, and it goes into an account and you choose where you want that money to go to. So it goes to any kind of charity that you select. It's important not to throw more stuff into the landfill. Eventually landfills will get filled up and we'll have to make more, and it's better to have less stuff going in there and having these items be made into new things.
We're here at the Hard to Recycle event to teach people about upcycling and recycling and composting. If you can guess what this is actually made from an old record, but it's a beautiful bowl, and it demonstrates the value of using these materials and upcycling into something even more valuable. Now normally you might throw this in the landfill, but you don't have to. So it just demonstrates the economic opportunity that materials that would normally be put in the landfill offer us here locally.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm here today with the Asheville Humane Society. This is an important event for us today because the Adoption Center and the Humane Society's main building run off the donations of many people in the community. Today we are collecting items that are needed at the shelter for the animals. For example, these shoe boxes are used for the kittens. They love to sleep in them, and some of the smaller cats. So even simple things like shoe boxes mean a great deal to the animals at the shelter.
These are materials that industry can reuse. They can save energy, they can save water consumption, etc., using recycled materials. And then we don't have to mine or drill or extract the raw materials all over again. How much longer can we just keep dumping stuff in the landfill? I mean, it is filling up. We're in the 6th cell right now, one of the largest ones, and there's 7, 8, 9, 10. But what then afterwards? You know, we're such a throwaway society. I mean, we've got to deal with that sooner or later.
We're really fortunate here in Asheville to have rolled out the new recycling program with the Big Blue Bin, where you can recycle so many things, but there's still things that you can't recycle, and that's why these events are important.
This is a partnership between Asheville Greenworks, Rainbow Recycling, Curbside Management, the Open Box Moving Solutions, E-CycleUs, Trash Inc., We have a new sponsor for the event. We have Budweiser of Asheville. And we also have the Humane Society out here today as well too. Not to mention all of the volunteers. We have Blue Ridge Biofuels, the City of Asheville. This is a big event for us. This West Asheville collection has always historically been a big collection, so we brought out all the big guns for this one.
I hate to say this is the first time I've heard of this program, but it won't be the last time now. I'll be really aware. You know, it's a good program.
Rainbow Recycling has an email newsletter and events notice list. We submit it to all the media, so it goes to the papers and the radio and the TV. So there are many ways that we get the word out, and we put flyers up and word of mouth, and we just say, hey, just pass it on.
Visit AshevilleGreenworks.org. You can sign up for our newsletter and you will find out when the next events are coming. We actually have a page on our website called Hard to Recycle. In there it has all of the dates of the next few collections, all 5 collections that we're doing in a year's time. You can become a volunteer. You can be one of the sponsors of the event if you want to come out for that sort of thing. If you have something that you can recycle for the community, we welcome you to come out.
People are just so appreciative. I mean, that really helps me deal with the other parts that are difficult. It's like people say, thank you for doing this. Thank you so much for doing this.